I know a lot of you out there are eagerly anticipating brand new console hardware, be it the Xbox Lockhart, the Xbox Anaconda, or the PlayStation 5. But you know what? This generation isn't over yet, and in fact, there is a brand new Xbox One console set to make its debut in May, and it doesn't have a disk drive. What's going on, guys? Randall Thor 19, the man with the million, back again with another video. And if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like. And if you enjoyed the content, don't forget to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. Now, this isn't the first time we've talked about this diskless Xbox One on the channel. Originally reported by Brad Sams late last year, it was codenamed Xbox Maverick and was supposed to be some sort of test case for Microsoft to see if people really wanted a all-digital, no-disk drive Xbox console, to see if potentially they could get away with not including a disk drive into future Xbox consoles. Well, it seems like that console, the Xbox Maverick, will be releasing very soon, in fact, in May. And this is what both Brad Sams and Jez Corden of Windows Central had to say today in their articles. I'll have everything linked in the description so you can check it out for yourself. First detailed by Brad Sams of Thor.com, Microsoft has been experimenting with the diskless Xbox One S console codenamed Xbox Maverick, with the launch window thought to be around Q1 2019. According to our sources, we now know a little bit more about the timing and marketing name of this intriguing new console. Microsoft is reportedly set to call the diskless Maverick console the Xbox One S All-Digital Edition, with pre-orders aiming for mid-April 2019, and with general availability coming in early May 2019. It looks as though it could be a near global simultaneous launch for almost all existing Xbox markets. So there you go. This rumored Xbox console be releasing in May. Brad Sam says the release date is May 7th. And I, for one, am really interested in seeing how this system is going to perform. Personally, I think all current gen consoles are ridiculously overpriced for how long we've been in this generation and for the tech that is in it. I believe you can get an Xbox One S for $250. And with how Xbox One sales have been going as of late, that needs to be way cheaper. $199 or less. And if that is what this new console is supposed to be, come in really cheap, $199 and below, that's great. You want to get as many people into the entry-level Xbox as possible. It also has a, Trojan horse of getting people into the digital ecosystem that is Xbox Live. You see, this console is not going to have a disk drive. It won't have a 4K Blu-ray player, which I do wonder a little bit how people are going to, new consumers, the moms, the dads, buying something for their young kids, how that is really going to affect them, right? When you walk into a store and buy this cheap Xbox One S All Digital Edition, they bring it home and then the kid has games that are on disc that he can't play. I could see for that causing some confusion initially, but then maybe the kids, all they want to do is play Fortnite and it's free anyways and it's a download. So it's definitely an interesting test case to see about the viability of a no-disc system, and I'm sure there'll be plenty of people out there calling for the heads of Microsoft, saying Microsoft is trying to kill off physical media. I'm not so sure it's the case. There are reports that there might not be a disc drive in the Lockhart for next generation, probably to try to keep costs down and sell that one as an entry-level next generation system around $300. But I don't see this as Microsoft being like, yes, this is our evil plan come to fruition. Now it is time to destroy all your physical discs that you've been purchasing. I do feel, though, however, in 20 years, that physical will be, gone the way of the dodo bird. Won't be extinct so much, but would be the lesser of the two. I think digital will rise just like it has in music and movies and other forms of entertainment. People seem to like the convenience and easy access that digital offers in pretty much every medium, while physical is usually there as like a secondary choice for people that do want it. So it's an interesting test case to see how consumers will react. But that name, oh boy, Xbox One S All Digital Edition. I already see some meme potential going around the internet, and I had to laugh because Microsoft. How could you be so blind? You already made the mistake once with the Xbox One name itself. You know, keep in mind that the name is stupid. The Xbox One basically being the third Xbox, but calling it the Xbox One. And I get it. It's supposed to be the one system for all your TV and game stuff. It was a dumb name to begin with. I understand why they chose it, but it was so stupid that I couldn't believe it actually was the chosen name, right? And of course, people turned it into a meme. Yeah, they really did hate the Xbox One at the beginning because of the DRM and all that stuff. Don't get it twisted. People despise the Xbox One. I didn't really like the Xbox One. I was like, what is Microsoft doing? But of course, people turned the Xbox One, they shortened it into Xbone. Xbone. I mean, it's right there, Xbox One. It's like, how could you not see that that was going to be a problem, Microsoft? And it's plagued them ever since. Well, now you have this title, and maybe with the way it is now, with it leaking out here and people making videos and writing articles, that Microsoft takes a look at it and be like, you know what? Whoever names our console should probably find another job. You're doing a horrible job here, and they're gonna change this because Xbox One S, all digital edition, can be shortened to Xbox One Sad Edition. Xbox One Sad. That is awesome, hilarious, funny, and sad all at the same time. That Microsoft would make the same mistake in the same generation when naming a console. But I guess you gotta make sure that people know this is the all digital edition, that it doesn't play discs. I'm not sure what other way they could name it, but I definitely think you should probably move away from the Xbox One Sad Edition. It doesn't really, it's just kind of funny. It just really is kind of funny. Now, of course, this is all rumor, speculation. Brad Sams and Jez Corden, they are really on the ball with this type of stuff, so I trust their reporting, although obviously we have to wait to see if this is actually real once Microsoft or Xbox confirms its existence. I mean, with they both saying it's going to be in pre-orders in April and coming in May, we don't really gotta wait long. About a month from now, it'll be put out. And I do wonder if also they'll be pushing Xbox Game Pass extremely hard with this console. I can see it being bundled with... You gotta give it more than a month. Maybe 6 months of Xbox Game Pass, potentially a year. You want to get people into the digital ecosystem of Xbox Live, and this is a great starter kit. And then you think about the potential with xCloud for the future, because there is that Xbox GDC talk where they said that all the games on the Microsoft Store currently and going to the future could potentially be streamed via xCloud. And this is where the digital versus physical thing kind of comes in, because I don't think it's going to be possible, or at least feasible, for if you own a physical version of a game to then give you the license to stream it digitally. This is where digital kind of would maybe separate between the physical version and the digital version. Sure, digital, usually more expensive. You can find the physical versions of games a little bit cheaper, usually actually much cheaper within a couple weeks of launch. But if xCloud takes off, the ability to stream your games to your phone, your PCs, smart TVs, the rumors surrounding PlayStation and Switch, which apparently aren't true, but just think about it and ride with me here for a second. Now, Microsoft is saying all those games on the Microsoft Store will be streamable via xCloud, but it's probably only if you own the digital version of a game, because how else would they know if you own the physical version or if you didn't get rid of it? So that could be one of the key, selling points of a digital copy of the game going forward. That if you buy a digital copy of a game, and I know this is really off tangent from the console itself, but it is something I was thinking about when I was preparing to make this video. What if you buy Halo Infinite digitally? That gives you the right to stream it xCloud to anywhere you want. But if you own Halo Infinite physically, you can't do that. It gives an extra incentive to actually buy the game digital. It'd be something that the digital version offers that the physical version can't. Now, of course, if Microsoft's original vision back in 2013, where game purchases physical were basically tied to the account, if that actually came to fruition, maybe it would work very similar to this now. But people didn't want it back then. It was too much of a change on how people own games, and I hated the idea of it, so it's scrapped. But finally, you'd have this kind of value proposition. Digital versus physical, and then digital starts being like, well, if I buy this version, I can basically play it anywhere. It's something to really think about, but either way, Xbox One S Sad Edition, Xbox One Sad Edition, coming on in May. Supposedly I have everything linked in the description. Are you thinking about picking this up? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a like and maybe subscribe if you're new. Hit the notification bell if you always want to be notified when I drop new content. Share it out on Twitter. You know how these videos always end. I really appreciate everybody watching. Appreciate their time for watching through all the video, as some of my videos can be a little long, but I appreciate it nonetheless. Thank you guys so much for watching. I greatly appreciate it, and I'll see everybody in the next video. Later, guys.